Tennis down. Hit him like 5 times, man.
Match point.
I'm not complaining. No.
Game second match. Mario, we need you.
Whack Boo in the face like 5 times.
Oh boy,
She really hates Boos.
point.
brightness on your guys' screen might be different from mine on the screen, because mine is a little bit different.
Service Luigi!
The only problem about playing doubles is it lasts a long time.
Championship point.
I wonder if I can get one more game before we start the stream here. 8 minutes. Let's see if I can rush it. Longer cup. Ball bounces here are a little bit weaker, which is kind of a problem. Ball bounces are weaker, so things like that actually happen. Luigi the abusive. Oh. Luigi's so abusive in this. There we go.
Game point.
That's the great thing about Clay Court, is that the bounces are very low.
Point.
Just getting a little bit dangerous. Wario is a huge problem in this. Wario is great in this game because it's a power character. Power characters are great for doing power shots on here because they can actually drag you back once you actually try to return home. I really like the simplicity of this Mario Tennis. They do have the little gimmicks in there and everything like that. It's a separate mode, but it's just straight up tennis. So there are little attributes in there, like for example, Wario, Donkey Kong, and Bowser being power characters. Yoshi and Baby Mario actually being very fast, able to recover more than once. Moves. But other than that, it's just straight up tennis, which is great. Sometimes you just want to play something without the gimmicks of Mario. And I mean, that's what Mario is known for, is just having fun and trying to play more realistic sports games.
Point.
Was not interacting at all. Sorry. I'm actually surprised there's no penalty for me going up close. Let's go back here. Actually, not a fan of staying behind the board.
Point.
But I only have 4 minutes to get to the finals, so... Range. Paratroopa is a tricky character, so he kind of control the ball is got. Surprisingly, for a flying character, him and Boo are actually pretty slow.
Point. Change course.
Last game actually has 2, because it's 2 sets.
Service Luigi.
Oh, wow. Either that or you saved it. That would count against this. This first one will be cake.
Point. Luigi. Change course.
Gotta watch out with his shots. Curve the ball after it comes to our side of the court. Get it out of the hands of Waluigi. Once it's in front. Waluigi being in front of the court, closest to the net, is very problematic. He has a lot of reach, obviously for his lengthy arms, and he can easily spike down. Oh, okay.
Championship opponent.
One o'clock exactly. Awesome. Once again, this is just like a little warm-up for me to play, to get used to the controller and everything else. I know it's not like the best controller or the best game to warm up or anything, but just a video game in general. Warm up with my eyes and see how I'm feeling in my head. Menu. I guess we're saving. Hello there, folks. Actually, if I see on here, a lot of people have joined on here. Hello and welcome to part 2 of our Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild stream with Amiibo only. Down here I've got my Zelda Amiibo. I will be using all of my Amiibo, well, not all of my Amiibo, I'll go through the rules over here again. But I'll be using my Amiibo to play Breath of the Wild. With Tears of the Kingdom coming across soon, I've come to the horrible realization that I have never finished the original Breath of the Wild, and there was a lot of reasons why, and I'll go through it in the stream. But basically, I had Breath of the Wild when it first came out. I opened up I was there launch day. I was working at a GameStop when it came out. Actually, this little hat comes from the previous episode. I had a little Breath of the Wild t-shirt that Nintendo gave to us, but because I wanted to know more about the game, and because I wanted to tell people about the game and how it is and everything like that. I mean, just watching gameplay is one thing, but actually playing it and experience it and everything inside, it gives you a whole new perspective of how you can help people determine if that's the game that they wanted, and that's really what I wanted to do. So I played through Breath of the Wild. I flew through Breath of the Wild on the Switch, and when it came to the part when I got to Hyrule Castle, I decided to stop overall. And the reason for it was because I played the Switch version of it with my Amiibo. So, while it wasn't bad playing with Amiibo, it was kind of a little, I don't know, unfair the way how I did things. Because I could easily just go to any of the Blight Ganons or any enemy whatsoever and essentially kind of eat my way out of any situation. So I would just scan Amiibo. If there was food that I needed, I would just kind of chomp it down. And that goes for pretty much everything, every situation that I had in Breath of the Wild. So I had over 700 to 800 steaks that I could just eat, or apples, or Hyrule herbs, you name it. The Amiibo drop a lot of food items, which is really cool because, you know, it helps you out in terms of healing and everything. But it's not really, I don't know, for me at least, I didn't like the fact that I had that just, I don't know, I guess, I guess it was just, I didn't get to use much and incorporate like the cooking system and everything in there. So this time around I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I am going to still play with Amiibo. Obviously, I mean, my Amiibo channel, I'm going to play with Amiibo. I absolutely love scanning these little guys on here. But I do have a couple of rules on there. So I am going to play with Amiibo this time because, let's see, where, I guess, oh, that's right, I made it to this tower. Okay. We stopped at a tower. So, the last time when I played this, I would traverse all around Hyrule, and I would use Amiibo as well, so I would be, like, just completely stacked with items and everything. So it was just kind of relatively easy for me to go through. This time around, I'm going to play a little bit differently. I am going to kind of, I guess, handicap myself with certain things and not others. So I will be playing Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, if you haven't seen already in the menu, with Amiibo only. So the rules are that I am only allowed to play with the Wii U Amiibo, or any Amiibo that came out with the Wii U or 3DS kind of era. So, but there are certain exceptions to the rule. So if the Wii U was not if it did not have any games during the time of the Amiibo's production for the 3DS, it doesn't count. So for an example on here, I will take the Samus Amiibo on the side from Samus Returns, or I can take Chrom over here from the Fire Emblem series that came out at around the time that Fire Emblem Gaiden came out. Or I guess Fire Emblem Echoes is what it's called here in the States. But yeah, I will not be using any of the Fire Emblem series Amiibo. So I will not be using the Shovel Knight series Amiibo. I don't think I put that last time on the rules. It might count. I'm not. I gotta check the date for the Shovel Knight one. The 3-pack Shovel Knight, I will not be using any of those guys. So QB, I will not be using. Well, actually, maybe QB's allowed. Chibi Robo's not allowed. Detective Pikachu is not allowed. Any of the Kirby series Amiibo will be allowed. Any of the Smash Brothers Amiibos will be allowed, but none of the Smash Brothers Amiibos that are from Ultimate. So anything all the way up till, I forget the wave, but everything up till Corrin and Bayonetta. So I can use. Everything else I won't be able to use. Oh, and I forgot about that. The last time that we were playing this, I had just unlocked the radar. So it's going to be us looking around for shrines. Very soonly, I'm going to go ahead and... It's been quite some time since I've played this, so I do remember some things, but not completely, which is great. Gives me a whole new experience in this again. Right, coming up over here, we'll see a mushroom, and that will lead to another thing on there. I am not allowed to pick up items. I am not allowed to pick up weapons. I am not allowed to pick up, or buy, I guess, in the sense. Well, maybe I can buy them. Well, it depends. It really depends on the Zelda Amiibo, actually. But for the time being, I will not allow myself to buy any armor pieces or anything like that. And the reason for it is that I just want to have a little bit more extra of the challenge And I'm gonna try to pace myself as fast as possible with the allotted time that I have to play these games. Because once again, Tears of the Kingdom is coming out probably in about a month now. So I don't know if I'll do every shrine. Oh, I can actually skip this now. Maybe I won't skip it this time either. I'll do it one per recording. I'll do the actual cutscene, and then every other shrine I'll skip the intro or anything like that. But I will not be able to pick up any weapons, pick up any food. I'm only allowed to eat food if I have cooked it in the cauldron or a fire. So I have to make meals in order to eat it. So, because I know I have already kind of, even the last gameplay that we did, I am pretty stocked up on food, or at least materials. And that was my biggest issue. I could just sit here and, you know, eat 50 hydromelons and recover my health all at once. You like 19 raw. Technically, you can eat this. So, and that's what I would do. And I didn't really like, at the end of, when I finished it, I didn't really like that. So I'm going to cook my meals, and then I'm only going to eat the meals that I have prepared on here. So that also allows me to drain my hearts, because that's one of the things I always do in the game. If I have that much heart missing that I have right now, so was it half a heart, I don't do anything. Or not that I don't do anything. I immediately heal it. I always have to be at full health, which is great for if you have the Master Sword, but there's no point of it right now. I honestly don't remember this shrine at all. I do kind of remember that one. Oh, no treasure chests. The exception to the rule for treasure chests will be if treasure chests have materials like flint, ore. Oh, I forgot what that does. I have to pick it up. Pinball. Need speed. Oh, it left me. So that treasure chest up there, I can't pick that up. I think it's a weapon. Not entirely sure. Quite remember. But I just won't pick it up in general because it involves me also to come back with that barrel. Let me see if I can find. Scroll over what this cutscene is happening under, so I can go through the rules again here for you. Okay. So going through it again. Got a spirit orb. So Amiibo only. Seen. Yep. Amiibo only except for areas that I cannot access Amiibo, or yeah, I guess I can't access Amiibo. And for the time being, I think the only thing that counts right now is Eventide Island, and which we won't be able to see, but it's right down here in the lower area of Nicola. and the beginning of the game, which was in part 1, if you guys want to check that out. Part 1 on there was the longer gameplay of this. This might not be as long as the part 1, but just because I wanted to get through all of the... There we go. I forgot to actually click record on this. Every time that I die, starting when I have the Amiibo now, every single time that I die, I remove one Amiibo from my inventory on here, so I will not be able to use it for the rest of the gameplay at all. So, I've started already with one. My Shadow Mewtwo card is already away. I can't use that Amiibo anymore. Monster parts are also going to be allowed, and the only reason why is because monster parts I can pick up from Bokoblins or anything, enemies like that. I'm not going to be too focused on it unless I absolutely need it, but the reason for it is that Amiibo, other than the Bokoblin, which only drops Bokoblin parts, and the Guardian, which drops ancient parts, are the only two parts that I can grab, but I do need other parts like Lionel parts and Moblin parts or anything like that to upgrade any of the weapons or armor. That is too far away. Once again, I could not grab food. I am allowed to grab firewood as well as the flint. When I mentioned the flint and the ore, that is so that way I can start fire. Did they kick it back this way? I was not paying attention. Shields, I think as of right now, the only shield amiibo that, or at least an amiibo that gives me shields, are the Zelda amiibos, so I might let that one slide. I am allowed to pick up rupees, since most of the treasure chests I won't be able to pick up anyways. I mean, I can try to pick them up and see if there is rupees in here, but if there isn't, I'm just going to throw it away. So, just going to throw this boomerang away. Oh, perfect. Even better. There are bows I can't pick up. I can pick up arrows. We're going to start scanning some amiibo here too soon. Actually, let's go ahead and scan some amiibo. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way. So going back to the list of amiibo. So no Fire Emblem series amiibo, no Metroid series amiibo. I will go ahead and put that on there. I'm going to start with the Bokoblin first. And how I'm doing this is I'm actually playing this with the Wii U Pro Controller. So, there we go. And what's really cool about it is that, unlike the Switch version, you know, since you're playing on it, you can actually use your Pro Controller, or any controller that's connected to the Wii U that's compatible with it, and still use the tablet separately to scan your amiibo on it, which is great. Because scanning these on the Switch can be a little bit annoying. Oh wow. Raw prime meat. Alright. I'm not gonna go ahead and like make things like fancy food or any things that do like really crazy attacks or anything like that. It's the first time I've ever seen a Bokoblin drop a weapon. Or at least the Bokoblin amiibo, I'm sorry. Bokoblins drop weapons all the time. Let's see. Oh, I will be allowed to pick up the Korok leaf, because as far as I'm concerned, no amiibo drops the Korok leaf as of yet. With the exception of maybe the Toon Link amiibo? I'm not sure. And then the Woodcutter's axe, for the same reason. If I need to chop wood, I need to chop wood. And the hammer, I'll keep the Cobble Crusher because Daruk Kin gives me a Cobble Crusher. Actually, go ahead and drop this one. I feel like using a claymore. There we go. I'd rather take the spiked Boko bat. I'm not gonna scan any Amiibo yet, just because I have a ton of weapons from the last time we saved. But I will go over this guy right here, and that's the Wolf Link and Midna Amiibo. I am allowed to use this one, but I have 2 of these. I have another one on the shelf up behind me. I'm only allowed to use this one because, and this is going to be kind of work like a permadeath kind of thing. How this works is that depending on how many hearts you have in Twilight Princess Wii U, is how many hearts the Amiibo will have in the game. And I can actually scan it to show you. Which is a little bit cheaty right now. So, but that's my Wolf Link. So he spawns an actual Wolf Link. I did not know that Wolf Link does that. That's pretty cool. So Wolf Link will attract or guide you to a Sheikah place, or whatever your Sheikah sensor is close to. Does that mean he's going to hit those spikes? Okay. So how I'm gonna make Wolf Link work? I wonder if I can scan him again to bring him away. No, I guess not. So as you can see, my Wolf Link has full hearts, just because my Link Amiibo at the time, or Link at the time of Twilight Princess, had full hearts. But how I'm gonna incorporate that is that if Wolf Link dies in this game, I will no longer be using him. So Wolf Link works essentially like Link. He has hearts. Hearts will go away as enemies hit him or anything like that. Wolf Link can also be healed. So I will be using materials so I can feed him meat to heal him, which is great. Here is our first stable, which is great because now I can actually scan 2 Amiibo. As per our our first session, when I scanned Amiibo for the very first time, I was kind of disappointed, and I'm going to do it again this time around because I might as well get it out of the way. Where are you at? Right here. You can look at my Super Smash Brothers wall. Is the regular Link Amiibo for Super Smash Brothers. He can scan, he technically scans almost the same as the Twilight Princess Link Amiibo. And I have an issue with that because, I don't know, my luck, not sure what's going on with it. I always get Epona. I still don't have the full suit for the Twilight Princess outfit. And I've scanned this more than anything else just because I have this Amiibo. I have multiples of this Amiibo. So we're going to try it now and see if I can register another Epona, because the first time we did scans, we got 2 Eponas back to back, and I was nowhere near as stable to register it. So we're going to start with Link first. Surprising. Wow. And a treasure chest. So I can take these mighty bananas. Nice. Okay. Attack power. That'll increase an extra heart. And let's go ahead and open this. Arrows. I'm actually very surprised. Only because I said it now, it's not going to happen. But watch, I'm in front of a stable and I won't be able to register once again. So I get no Epona this round. So, Like most Amiibo games, other than Super Smash Bros., I guess, Amiibo are a once-a-day kind of thing. So if I were to even try to scan this Twilight Princess Link again, it would actually tell me I can't use it again today, which is great, because I can't cheese the system because there's a lot of Amiibo that I can try there. And that was kind of my issue. I spent a lot of time scanning Amiibo as opposed to like playing the game, so by the time I got to an area, I kind of just rushed through it and just scanned more Amiibo afterwards. I want to say, doesn't she talk about potions? Does she give me a potion here? Mixing bugs and other small creatures. I also didn't do a lot of that in the game. I didn't really use elixirs or anything like that in Breath of the Wild at all. I bought them, so, which was kind of very unfortunate. So this is why the other reason I'm going to not pick up treasure chests, because I don't want to pick up so much rupees or farm for rupees, which I did. And Amiibo kind of gives me that incentive to it, so I don't have as many Amiibo to do.
Hi.
I won't be able to farm as much.
Oh.
Register up to 5 horses. No help.
Hey.
Oh, pardon me. If I'm not mistaken, also inside of here, there should be a quest that's part of the DLC. And that's kind of the other reason why I didn't play, or at least I didn't finish Breath of the Wild on the Switch, is because I was waiting for the DLC and both DLCs to come out. So I rushed through all the way of Breath of the Wild within the first 2 weeks, and I was already ready to fight Ganon until they announced that they were coming out with 2 DLCs, you know, Pass 1 and Pass 2. So I decided to wait, because Pass 2 incorporated more of its story, and I'm glad that I did.
Ah.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't remember if this one's DLC or if the lady that's usually sitting down on the table is DLC. We'll check it here on the quest list here. Our adventure log. Okay, so these are all the DLC ones. So we are going to put a... Can I see that from here? Okay. And also here, I can't tell if the pinwheel is coming from, or at least the sound of it is coming from that. But that does sound like that there's a Korok. Is there a Korok there? I'm not going to bother too much right now. I don't know if I should actually grab a horse now or just wait until... I am allowed to hunt, but I will not be allowed to pick up what I hunt. So, and the reason for that is that I can go ahead and feed the Wolf Link amiibo if he's out. If he's not out, there's no point in hunting. I'll just spawn right there. Wolf Link needed hearts, I could attack that, and he would actually eat it. I think if you just keep him near it, he should eat it. Or maybe he doesn't eat it because of the full hearts. I won't also be fast traveling as much, so at least I'm going to try. That was another thing with this game that I did a little bit too much of. I fast traveled, I climbed through so many mountains. So for an example here, going to Kakariko Village, I pretty much climbed my way instead of actually walking the path. Going to Zora's Domain was another one, which actually was the first beast that I went to, because it's the closest to Kakariko. I also climbed my entire way through that, and I did not enjoy that. It's, especially when it's raining, it's the Legend of Zelda, and it rains at the most of inconvenient times, so I mean, the climbing gear helps, so you don't get that a little bit later on. And I decided I'm not going to do that anymore, because I'd rather actually take the path, because there was a lot of things that I missed out on the way. Which is, once again, why I'm glad I didn't beat the game. In a sense, I have already beaten the game in terms I've seen somebody beat it right in front of me. I've seen the ending and everything like that, so nothing's really spoiling to me, so I can see it. Vincent Rivera, you have a few questions? Absolutely, shoot. It would have been really cool if or if his Hetsu was related to descendants of the trees, the Great Deku trees. I'm actually a fan of the square bomb. I have problems with bombs. Well, this guy was gonna attack me. How do you give Wolf Link more hearts? Through Twilight Princess, unfortunately. So, if you have the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for the Wii U, the more that you play the game, and the more that you advance your own character of Link, the more hearts that you get for Link, is how you transfer the hearts over to the Wolf Link amiibo. Unfortunately, that is the only way that I know of giving the Wolf Link amiibo that many hearts, because it is connected to the Wii U version of the game. Which is very unfortunate, because Twilight Princess is one of those games that really should be ported over again down to the Switch. Oh, that broke already. Maybe I can play more. But yeah, it's very unfortunate that the only way that I know of, at least maybe some cheat code device or Amiibo code device. I know they exist, but I don't know if they alter the actual data. The only way that I know of is by using Twilight Princess on the Wii U, because your Link's hearts is directly connected to this Wolf Link Amiibo. So, like I mentioned before, I have another Wolf Link Amiibo. It's actually right here. I have a little piece of tape under it, this one actually, so that way I know the difference between the two. But this one has nothing on it, so it's at its base it's at 3 hearts. So I won't be using this one. Maybe I'll just put it back here on the bookshelf. There we go. Are the maracas in here, or is this just actually a treasure chest? Cool. Copper guts. Yeah, I'm really hoping that this game, or I'm sorry, this game, Twilight Princess gets ported over to the Switch. It gets the same TLC that it did on the Wii U version. It was great playing it on the Wii U version. Actually, I had my wife play it when it came out. So we bought it. We had the Wolf Link Amiibo when it came out. And I had just recently played Twilight Princess not too long ago on the Wii, because I had never played it on the Wii. So I had to play the Wii U version. So, but I would love to see them port over Twilight Princess over to the Switch. I would absolutely adore if they port over Wind Waker HD to the Switch. So we have Skyward Sword. We just don't have the other two. I can give you golden poop. Here. He smells the poop. Weapon stash for sure. Very nice. Oh, I can do that again? Because it's a possibility that I might be getting an extra bow right here, either from the Zelda Amiibos or Zelda Falco Revolver. Somewhere in the Nintendo universe, these two are related somehow. In Smash Ultimate, how do you do the 8-player glitch, like controlling 8 players once in one controller? Unfortunately, I'm not sure about that, Vincent. I know that some people use adapters. It could also be through emulation. I think that would be probably the easier part. If you have a computer that could do that, is through emulation. They're emulating Super Smash Brothers, and all the controller inputs are the exact same. But I think adapters is how they did that in the beginning. Sometimes when I'm doing videos, especially like the intro videos to the First of the World stuff, I've got like 3 controllers, and I'm using my fingers, my Switch controller that I have right here that I use for day-to-day videos. I actually have back buttons on the back of these, so I actually don't, I use this right here and this back button, so I can use this one-handed, and I can use the 2 other controllers right next to me. So. That's done. This piece of meat is still here. Not rotting at all. How many Yoshis do I have? 6 Yoshis. 1 custom, 3 Yoshi, the Yarn Yoshi amiibos, and the 1 Super Smash Brothers one. Oh, I guess that froze the animation. And the 1 Super Mario Series one. So I've got this little guy right here, the Smash Brothers one. The Mario Series one, which is in the back. I wish the Pro Controller had a back button, actually. Here's them in the back. And my Woolly Woshi is actually on the top, or the very, very top over here. It's my pink Woolly Yoshi. The other 2 are actually sealed. So my blue one and the green one. And then I have a custom purple Yoshi that's work in progress. Unfortunately, it broke. Just like my Samus. If you saw in the previous video, I actually have a Samus one that I bought not too long ago. And I was working on this one, getting ready to paint it and everything. It's kind of a blessing in disguise. Not really, but her arm cannon broke off, which is very unfortunate because this is resin, so it cracks almost like glass. And I have a Yoshi one, but I'm still waiting on that guy to finish it. But it will be my purple Yoshi. I think the purple Yoshi is the one that's almost requested the most, so I decided to do that. I was planning on looking for World of Nintendo figures, but one, its cost has kind of skyrocketed depending on the Yoshi that you're looking for. I could just buy multiple Yoshis and repaint them that way, but I do enjoy the fact that I'm using the 3D printer as well, because it gives me the ability to just check everything. Oh man, cold stag. Or electric stag. Thinking Animal Crossing. I absolutely love Kakariko Village theme song. I actually like the village in general. It's just amazing looking. Very pretty. Oh, that's right. Wolfling cannot go into areas like this. Oh. You have 4 Yoshi amiibo? Do you have... Which ones do you have? Is it the Woolly World ones? This guy? The Smash Brothers? I do have multiples of certain amiibo. One that I've never painted that I really wanted to paint, but I was super disappointed on the release for it was funny enough, Mario. So I have my secondary Mario over here, and once again, he has a little sticker on the bottom. It's my double. But this Mario was supposed to be the Fire Mario, and I really wanted that because this effect makes so much more sense on the Fire Mario amiibo. And Luigi got a variant of it, which I actually did a little custom right here. I mean, it's not much because I just took the World of Nintendo figure and did it that way. So I wanted one to match the... and I still might do it. But I might do it with a Mario figure as opposed to a Smash Brothers Mario figure. So I was super disappointed when Mario did not have his costume for the Fire Flower like he did in Smash 4. So I never bothered repainting it. Luigi. Actually, let's go ahead and scan Luigi.
Oh.
3 Yoshis from Woolly World and the Mario Party one. Funny enough, the Mario Party one was the last one I got. I ordered him because I had no intention of getting any of the Super Mario series amiibo, with the exception of characters that had not come out, like Daisy. Go figure, she came out later on for Smash Ultimate. Waluigi, Wario in his suit. Things like Boo, Koopa, Goomba. I picked up all those characters, and I wanted to pair them up with the other Mario amiibo that I already had from Super Smash Bros. Because since I already had Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, etc., Donkey Kong, but their scales are super off. So like Yoshi, going back to Yoshi really quick, I mean, he doesn't look as bad, but you can see that there is a difference in his height size. And Bowser is the one that really is kind of wonky looking, so I decided to get the rest of the figures of the line for the Super Mario series afterwards, and Yoshi was my very last one from that series. And when I ordered him off of eBay, but the person that sent me the Smash Brothers Yoshi. So luckily he switched it out. They got in contact with each other, and I got the Super Mario series one. I'm kind of hoping that the other ones also get released, because to promote the Super Mario Brothers movie that just came out this weekend, they re-released certain Super Mario amiibo. So Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Donkey Kong, and Yoshi. No, not Yoshi, maybe Yoshi. Toad got re-releases, which is great for Toad, because Toad, at least for our store, and at least for GameStop in general at the time, Toad got shafted in terms of amiibo release, and he was the hardest one to get at the wave at the time, because people didn't really think that. I guess Nintendo never thinks that an amiibo is going to sell. They always sell. I do like how at least Nintendo is doing amiibo now, because back then, I mean, you could... It was anywhere from like 7 to 10 amiibo per wave. It was just hectic, you know. So of course they're going to print out more Mario and Luigi and Peach and Link, Kirby. They're going to print out more of your all-star characters than you are Marth, Villager, Wii Fit Trainer. We know why those are, those are the Trinity. And it's because they produced least amount of them. And that was with every wave. There was a certain amount of characters that were just, we didn't print out as much because it wasn't going to be as popular. Now that's not the case. You know, when Amiibo come out, it's 2 to 3 per wave, and they produce more, much more. And I haven't seen really Amiibo prices skyrocket for new things that have come out. So a new Amiibo comes out, I mean, there's plenty of them in stock. So Kazuya and Sephiroth came out, and there was no problem at all. I forget if she... Well, not Paya, but I forget how Impa looks in Age of Calamity. Because I want to say they look very similar to her. To my favorite character playing that game. Super broken.
So, you're finally awake.
I forgot she speaks.
It has been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you? Oh? Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh.
Smash Ultimate, they replaced Black Yoshi with, yep, Woolly Yoshi. Yeah, that was another one that was really disappointed of. I don't know, I know it's probably, you know, they have to add more data in there to add color swaps or whatever it may be, or, you know, it's a couple of digits to do it. I'm not a programmer, so I'm not entirely sure. And I get it, they want to do 8 costumes for 8 characters in there. But I really feel like for like more DLC for Smash Ultimate, I feel like aesthetically it should have just been just costumes for older characters. So things like putting black and white Yoshi back in there, having the other colors for the Yoshis are in there as well, like some of the extra woolly ones in there, Fire Mario. So just more things that would aesthetically change the character. I know that having too many costumes in a game, you know, you don't want to go the dead or alive route for things, but...
Oh. Yeah. The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise is to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land, should Calamity Ganon ever return. They constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as the Divine Beasts. They also built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians. The Divine Beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land, and thus the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged. Upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions against this ancient evil. The Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero as the Divine Beasts unleashed a furious attack upon their terrible foe. And when the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon.
And I can't wait to see how they're going to incorporate this technology into Tears of the Kingdom and give us more information about it.
Oh.
I've always been confused about the whole 10,000 years ago and then the 100 years ago that we're seeing right here. So we know that the 100 years ago are the events prior to Breath of the Wild. I'm more interested in seeing what these 10,000 year ago event happened because of all this technology being 10,000 years ago. It doesn't have to be, and I know fans would like it to be, but it makes me wonder where on the timeline Breath of the Wild takes place. There's a lot of theories of people saying where it takes place and everything like that, so I kind of figured that Breath of the Wild is kind of like, almost it feels like a remake or a retelling of the Legend of Zelda itself, the original one. So it has the ability to be its own thing, its own timeline. The events 10,000 years ago started, whatever happened prior to it happened, Breath of the Wild happens, Tears of the Kingdom happens, etc. So, because there's a little bit of things that are inconsistent. So, the Rito tribe, for an example. Understood. Isn't there something in here I can use? Maybe it's downstairs. Sorry. Time to go. Everything I need to do here. Actually, there's a shrine at the very top. can't take wearing this Nintendo Switch shirt seriously. Playing on the Wii U, and they gave you the Switch shirt. Looking for people to have the DLC on the Wii U. Oh, is this a challenge? I guess the exception to the rule is going to be if any of my items break here. I don't think I can fight these little sentinels or guardians or anything like that, with the exception of bombs. We'll see how that works. I do have arrows, so... That's why it wasn't working. You have to learn this first here? Okay. I know I'm gonna have to hit him this way. Oh, I guess I'm not. Sucks. I want to do that with this. As soon as I leave here, we're gonna scan some Amiibo here, some Zelda Amiibo. See about an outfit change. I like the Switch shirt. If this is a weapon, put it back. If this is a shield, okay, we'll My Woolly Yoshi is called Woolshi. Woolly Yoshi. The only reason why I don't name these two is because I do change their colors constantly. So if I change their colors and their names every time, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of that is a lot of, it is time consuming. So especially if I'm doing a lot of fights at night or on my day off if I'm doing a lot of fights, changing the names of a lot of characters. I can change the costumes, colors. That's an easier transition to do. Changing the names. It's a little bit... It's not hard, it's just time consuming because it goes through a different Amiibo menu. So it actually goes through the Amiibo menu as opposed to the Smash menu. Whereas a color change, I can just change it right away. You can save the settings and you're done. Changing the name, actually, you have to go into the Amiibo settings, change the name, doing that. So. If I had 8 Yoshis, I would definitely. I would have one for every color. And maybe in the future I do plan on doing that, just how I have like the Inklings. I wonder if I can actually talk to this lady right now. Not that I really need to. Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I will. Because maybe I'll do it from up here. Link Sands, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Okay, so we've already scanned our Twilight Princess. I'm gonna go ahead and scan our Skyward Sword Link. Drop boxes. This is actually a horrible place to do this! Oh no! Oh no! All that for shock arrows. Okay, maybe I'll stay down here. Or maybe I'll go down to the fairy fountain and do this, you know what? I don't ever recall Amiibo giving me rubies. It's definitely not the way to come to this area. I don't think I'll keep that. Yeah, I don't... I'll keep it one in my inventory for now, but I don't know if I'll actually keep it. Alright, so we have Skyward Sword Link scanned. I'm gonna go ahead and Toon Link. Actually, I'll move some more. Diddy Kong. Not another boomerang. Okay. Let's see here. Ocarina of Time Link. Yep. Arrows. Man. I'm getting a lot of arrows with these links. I guess I will scan another link then. I was worried about looking for actual weapons and being full of my weapon inventory. I guess that's not the case so far. Oh, no. Can't grab the night ship. Although, that's hilarious that this is a great place to grab Nightshade. Oh, here we go, Fierce Deity's Mask. So that's our first, technically second outfit. This dork Link with Fierce Deity's Mask and Switch shirt. Alright, I'm gonna scan over here. If anybody was to scan Amiibo for Breath of the Wild, just keep in mind that I think you can scan a max up to 3 or 4 before these treasure chests start disappearing. So if you're scanning Amiibo, either or, in the Wii U version or the Switch version, don't scan them just back to back and pick up things. I think you can scan a max of 2 or 3 to be on the safe side, because the next thing that you scan, the other one will disappear. Well, I can even, actually, let's do it here since it would be in the area. Let's go ahead and scan a Zelda. Let's do a Toon Zelda. There's our fourth treasure chest. Oh, it actually gave me some blue nightshade. That's great. Party radishes. Soft carrot. So I think after this, they'll start fading away, so... If you want to scan all of your Amiibo at once, just kind of pick them up as you go. Don't leave too many treasure chests for that way. Because you'll scan it. The problem is you'll scan it, and now that Amiibo has already been counted, and even if it disappears and you didn't pick it up, you can't grab it anymore. So that day, you'll have to wait in a whole other day to grab it. I'm going to go ahead and do a custom one on here. I'm going to do a Skull Kid. And I'm okay with the Skull Kid being on here as one of the list of things. It's a Mii Brawler. So as you can see, only the Zelda Amiibo are going to give you treasure chests. Everything else is going to be just items. I'm not going to scan the Link Between Worlds Amiibo, just because he does scan his regular Link, but I should scan him to see if he gives me an opponent, really. But he came out way later, so it's not fair. I will, however, scan this Link. 8-bit Link. He usually gives me, yeah, barrels. The nice thing is I'm getting rupees out of all this. Oh. Tap of the hero. Alright. I think I'll change into that. And then I'll just use attack up when I really need it. Nice. Matches my green. Well, all the Link Amiibos are scanned. With the exception, actually, you know what? One more Toon Link Amiibo. Since I can't use the other Young Link Amiibo. But he would technically give me another... or a possibility of a Fierce Deities item. No, not that blue nightshade. Arrows. Wow, not a single weapon this time around. Okay, so now I don't have to be afraid of scanning the Scanner Bosa then. See if I get a sword or a shield. Nope. Shield. Oh, my shield inventory is full. Let's go ahead and check that out. I'm gonna drop a Boko shield, right? Yep. Whatever this chicken is understuck. And the reason why I was scanning everything over here is so that way I can come to this lovely fairy and upgrade. Anything that Link is wearing. Rupees. Okay. Do I have 100? Yes, I did. I know I don't have the materials for it, but it's good to have her unlocked already, so... Let's take a look. That's the only thing about most of the DLC, or most of the Amiibo Link outfits, is that they will all require star fragments. Well, this one doesn't, but... most of them do. And they start getting pricier later on too, so you do have to farm to get these to level up to at least to a decent. I need to fight some Hinoxes.
Oh.
Where do I see my rubies? It's probably in the top corner where I can't see right now. That's my cue. Containers this way. Here I am already going up. Oh, don't do it. He's already out. That's the earliest you can start encountering, I think his name is Keaton. He sells monster parts. Or you can sell him monster parts, essentially. But that works on getting the Dark Link outfit. That's one way of getting off the shield. I've gone all the way up to Lanayru.
Oh. Aw.
These guys. I need to make a custom Yiga amiibo. Maybe we'll put a little banana on his base. Pretty cool. I guess we'll eat a meal. I have no armor. Oops. Unfortunately, I can't take your bananas. I'm sorry. We should find a way to get back to Kakariko. Let's see. Break that bow, so I'm gonna scan Rivali. See if he actually gets me another bow. Perfect. Bows are gonna be a little bit harder. I might start picking up bows just because the only person that drops bows are Link, Rivali, or not Link, Rivali and Zelda. Should actually see if Zelda will drop a shield for me here. Alright, now I can go down lizard. Running around like crazy. I think this has to be my favorite iteration of Kakariko Village, other than Hidden Village in Twilight Princess. I feel like more Kakariko Village in other games like Link to the Past and Link Between Worlds, even Ocarina of Time, even though they say it's their Sheikah towns, they almost remind me more of Hateno Village than Kakariko. Jump. Jump. Keep breaking my shield if I keep doing that. As well, if you shield slide on the dirt path, it won't damage your shield.
Oh?
I did not fight this many Yigas so early in the game. That's cool. Want to take everything, really. That's my problem with games that are like this, that are open world. Things like Assassin's Creed, Fallout. I can't. Tears of the Kingdom, I'm going to have the same problem. I have the problem of I need to pick up everything that's around me. So, oh, here's the main mission. With that there's a whole bunch of items over there. I need to see what those are. I need to pick those up. Did I forget this guy? Unless there's more than one here. You know, some of these things come look the same. Mornings are the worst. I'm not a morning person. I'm trying to. I know in the future, especially on the travels that we're going to start going on, I need to wake up a lot earlier to get things done. horse escaped. You can see where he went. This looks like another Yiga already.
Hey!
I guess he's not a Yiga. Forget what these are again. Oh, that's right. There's a cooking station here, then. Let's make... Once again, I'm just doing kind of simple things. I'm not looking to have any attack up, defense up, at least for right now. Just mostly healing items. So I'll be using, I won't be using any of this fish anytime soon, because these are more fish that can give you abilities. Oh, it needs to be sorted. There we go. There it is, hardy radish. There's usually a Yiga here. Unless it was that lady I just walked by. This one Yiga. Probably. Mighty bananas. Grilled salmon. Oh. How do they know that we're alive already? Alright, came back. Yeah, I've always wondered exactly how that they know that I'm alive. It's kind of weird. It's always been weird. Or not that I'm not alive, that I've been resurrected. I didn't know that people give you food. Oh, I don't have the ability yet. Okay. Let's get to that Guardian Tower. Just hoping you guys would go around. Almost. Still. So scan Daruk. See if I can anything here. Okay, another Power Crusher. You know what I didn't scan last time? I'll actually scan this time. Let's see if he'll give me a weapon. Is Ganondorf. Usually it's crates. Sword of the Sages? Nope. Not bad. Completely. I'm surprised it goes so far. It's still going. What? Okay, anyways. I like blowing things up. I'm bad at using bombs, but I really love blowing things up. This time like this, I missed the climbing equipment. I don't remember this tower being this. Anything that gives me stamina. Yes, it does, very much. It reminds me of Metal Gear. Do not touch those. I love how I can eat this while I'm climbing. I wish Link had a freak out button while this happens. Like a scream button. In Luigi's Mansion, you can press A to shout out for Mario's name. I kind of wish Link had a yeah button. That I think I can see Eventide Island from there, maybe? No, it's further down there. Santino. Can I make it? I understand why it's not actually putting the shield on. I can't get after it. If you guys want to blow yourselves up, that's fine too. Did you already use all of them? You did. Man. Oh, actually, I could scan this guy back, couldn't I? Even though he'll be going right away. As soon as I get a Tatino village, he'll disappear. Party truffles. This is a good place to grab them. Too bad I can't grab any of them. I will grab this Bokoblin. Sometimes I really wish I can grab items. So Wolf Link is... he has a area that he can't... and there's like an invisible wall that he can't go through, so he's gonna stop right there. He's gonna just disappear. But I can spawn him as long as he doesn't die. And as long as I don't kill him, the rule applies. You know, I can keep using him as long as his hearts don't run out. Scan last time either was the Sheik amiibo. Let's find Sheik over here. I will at least scan every Legend of Zelda amiibo every time I do the stream, just so that way I have all of the, or at least not abilities, but all of what the Zelda amiibo offer you. And the reason for that is just like with regular amiibo, you can only scan them once per day. But these are the only ones that can give you treasure chests, so... While I can get food from any amiibo, I can only get weapons from the Zelda ones. No, I wasn't paying attention when I was in here. Oh, okay. This is very different than on the Switch. Reset it actually, because it's nope. Alright, that's kind of gonna be annoying. The Switch's gamepad is super sensitive. Trick it into. Let's see if I can do it this time. There. Kick it. So the nice thing is with the Joy-Con, at least as you put it on a flat surface, it kind of recalibrates itself. It is not doing the same here on the Switch or the Wii U. And because I just took it off of its base. I am having to do this at an angle, weird diagonals. Speed. No, we didn't do it. Just toss that. So I don't want to do that part of the puzzle. I'd rather start from here. There we go. That's not enough speed. Calibrating the Wii U's gyro sensor. I wish I had done that before. Let's get through here first. Because I can't lay it flat down on the surface. So doing this on the Switch is way easier. Oh, it went to the ankle. No. Let's get rid of that one too. Still didn't do it. Not enough speed. It's so much easier to do this with the Joy-Con. Then again, it also gets me ready to see how the rest of these puzzles are going to be on the Wii U version in comparison to the Switch. There we are. Oh, you're kidding me. Not enough speed. The 3DS has this exact same problem with calibration. Once you make the gyro move to a certain place, after a couple of seconds, it kind of just resets its position. Like, it won't reset it right here, as you can see. Where are you going? Oh, you're kidding me. See, I'm now tilting up to tilt down the opposite way, because now it thinks it's registering that by being flat, the tablet is almost like upside down. I should have kicked it. To get better on the Switch version. Man, if I actually were to play soccer with this thing, it would have been better than actually making the puzzle. And still not enough speed. See, now as opposed to when this was flat like this, now as you can see it's being tilted. Super weird. So it's much easier on the Switch because you can easily just put this on a flatter surface and it just kind of recalibrates it. So I played the majority of these puzzles in this just like this. And it's super easy to do. Oh, it still has me wanting to play on the gamepad. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I can tell in the already with this one if the Wii U gamepad is going to be an issue. So there's probably like what 4 or 5 of these shrines that use the gyroscope. I'd actually find it a lot better if there was gyro in this, and you could just kind of manipulate it the same way that I could do it with the Switch controller. You know? That was the greatest thing about that, is I could just do it this way. There's another one, actually, that works completely opposite. I want to say that you kind of hold it upright, and you can kind of manipulate it better that way, as opposed to kind of just holding it the way that it wants you to, and moving it around. The Legend of Zelda and raining all the time. Here. Is it here that has the blue fire? Is that what this is? Yep. Oh. Well, I guess I will have to pick up an item at that point in time, huh? Because there are no Amiibo that distribute torches. Unless... Somebody's house on fire. I also forget if I have to light them all up in order for them to stay awake, or if the game will recognize the fact that they stay on. I remember the beginning of this game, I had backtracked a lot, just discovering new places to go and everything, and I want to say I might have actually defeated one of the Divine Beasts, I'm not entirely sure, before even reaching this place. Little man in green just shot an arrow. Put the whole town on fire. Today in Hyrule news, crazy estranged man in switch shirt and green hat sets ruckus to land of Hyrule. Goes into people's houses, just starts breaking jars, lighting people's houses on fire. Spawning magical treasure chests out of thin air. Which, we'll scan Zelda here. Witchcraft. Spawning things. What is that actually? Nice. I don't know if that dropped or if that was just there, so I'm just gonna leave it there. So I'm gonna scan Sheik. Oh, the mushroom. Oh, 5 arrows. Nice. Okay. So that way you can take a look at it. And I want to say this is the only outfit that you get from the Sheik Amiibo. I'm not sure if the outfit you can get from scanning it or just buying it. I remember just buying it in the game. The stealth suit. Can you operate science in this game? Okay, you can. Hyrule Man strikes again. He's just bombing places. Notice he has little glasses. That's adorable. I wonder what's going to happen with the state of the Sheik slate. I wonder if it's going to be given to Zelda and Tears of the Kingdom, because from all the gameplay footage of it, it doesn't look like he has Sheikah slate on there. It looks like he has like a portable rechargeable battery almost, or something that's fuel oriented that has canisters. They also didn't show gameplay to see if the Sheikah abilities are still going to be available. And I wouldn't put it past them that it might be in there, but it's a possibility that we might not get them all together and we might not get the new abilities. See, world travels fast in Hyrule. I mean, I know they're ninjas, so they can get informed a lot faster. Granted, I was also kind of doing the typical Link thing, or how I play open world games. Explore everything. Don't go to the story. That's not important. Oh. Yeah, she'll tell me that she's comfortable. Nope. Any dreams? It's almost like me in real life. I don't remember a lot of my dreams. Nobody can sit here and tell me stories about all of the dreams that have happened. It's just like in sequence. Me, on the other hand, it's like I remember going to sleep. I remember waking up. And that's about it. I wonder if she went further into detail of her research of doing her whole age reversal potion thing. Refrain from reading, so read it immediately. This is a Zelda game. You tell me not to do something, that means do something. Yes. I kind of need to save the land of Hyrule. I need to be equipped with the best things. that's the only actual weapon I guess I'm gonna take. I guess at this point it's not really a weapon, too. I'm not gonna use it to bash Bokoblins with. I don't think there are that many puzzles in here that uses torches. There is this one, the Akala Hills or Mountains or whatever it's called, where his sister or her sister lives, or brother, so, has a puzzle very similar to this. But I don't know if it's the only other place that I need that has it. Then I'll need to grab a torch, but if it is, I'll grab a torch. That'll be the only other weapon slash item that I'll pick up. It's not Amiibo. I also don't remember if the torch itself will burn out, unlike Boko weapons do. So I'll just do this. Reset the timer. After this, I will scan the Breath of the Wild Zelda. See if she gets me a shield here. Just to start shield surfing again. Still can't believe out of all my Link Amiibo, none of them gave me an outfit, with the exception of the 8-bit one. Gave me the head of, the cap of the wild. Very surprised. Every time I play Breath of the Wild, I usually get at least 1 to 2 Epona. Back here too. Oh yeah, that is something. That really sucks. I did that one time too. You can only store the weapons that you have on the plaques on the wall, and there's, for me at least, there's not enough plaques on the wall to put weapons on. I'm Link, I'm supposed to be weird. Do I get rewards for taking pictures? I also forgot about that. I can't take this with shirts, seriously. It doesn't count. 5 people count. That's, There's no camera on the back of the tablet, is there? Because that would have been funny if that was actually going to be a thing, if you kind of moved around the camera. I'm still not sure, actually. For all I know, it could be. Let's do the sensor first, actually. And then I guess I'll go ahead and use the Guardian Amiibo, see if they'll give me anything there. Sheikah technology is their version of like Bluetooth is blue tears. Just myrrh or let's move this let's move the sheet back too. Okay, so I'll check here and we have. Let's see about getting the door. This Guardian. Oh, he is gonna be kind of big to skin. You don't need the gears or anything? I guess Magnesis and Cryonis doesn't really need upgrades, huh? It's only these two. Oh, that's right, we need to scan Zelda again. This was the Breath of the Wild Zelda. Whoa, that thing flew. Nice, big hearty radish. Set the village on fire. There's a cooking station. There's another fire pit. Let's go ahead and make one meal at least. I only have one mighty banana. I did actually pick up some Endura carrots though, didn't I? I want to take it, but I can't. I guess I'll just... It's not going to kill these guys. There's Game Luigi. Oh, you know what? I can scan the right link. Nice. Yeah, the beggars in Assassin's Creed are, they are annoying. It was nice that in the game, I forget, I think it was actually 2, you can actually use coins now as a distraction. And that was the one thing I loved doing, is take coins from all the soldiers and just kind of use them against them. Small scan dude. Oh, that's right, I have the torch still.
Yep.
Sword spear.
Yeah.
How about I keep it? Okay, so don't hit the house, because I'm gonna buy it. I'm watching you. They're trying to hit my house. Future house. Okay, so the game wants me to go back to Impa? Well, I guess so. Here's Eventide Island. And I don't know if I will be able to... Is that Eventide? Or is this one it? I don't know if I'd be able to use any Amiibo in there, because I'm stripped of everything in there, so... We'll see when we get there, because I can use the Sheikah Slate. I just don't know if I'll be able to use Amiibo. Back and forth between these two villages to get the story out of the way as fast as possible. I completely forgot how much of the story is just part in the beginning. I really thought I was going to jump into this game and go straight to the I mean, you can. Look at all the people that play speedruns for this game. I'm not doing really a speedrun, I'm kind of just refreshing myself with Breath of the Wild. At least the more important things before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. Then I can easily play it on my Switch and go see things that I've already seen before, go back and explore things I didn't explore before, which I don't think there are any anymore. I spent too much time in this game doing everything but saving Hyrule. Is it this?
Yeah.
See, I can buy the Sheikah outfit right here. There it is. Is a big advantage about using Amiibo as well as you save yourself a couple of rupees in this game. That's a side mission with Kakariko. I'm technically still in the Sheikah village. Is this guy still following me, or is he just kind of doing his own thing? If I get too far away from him, he will also disappear. What I'll do here is I will see where the closest, not shrine, well I guess shrine, or tower, and we'll go ahead and save there. There's, I need to finish up on a project that my father asked me for his painting, and, I've been noticing that I've been blinking a lot, so I can tell, like, my head is starting to actually pound. And then call it here. That's not close, right? There's the opposite side of this thing. Does that mean we're going... Well, I guess so. Can I not drop? I can't drop it. Well, I guess to be fair then, where is a Hyrule bass? There we go. And you saw it there. He ate the food. I feel like I did come the same way that I did in the Switch gameplay. Or at least my playthrough. But I do also remember coming to this place relatively late. I really hope that Tears of the Kingdom incorporates some kind of better fishing mechanic in this. bird. Top of his head. Love to see a fishing rod, and it can work in the same sense of, you know, it works as a melee item. I thought it was kind of a neat mechanic that you can use, that the action button, the same button that you use to use your sword, is the same button that you use your boomerang, your Korok leaf. It is a little bit sad that it counts as an actual weapon, but I mean, it's part of your inventory, I guess that's fine. But a fishing rod could work the exact same way, you know, to the point where you use the button to swing, so you don't release the rod, you just kind of release the line. Walking into the water. Rest I don't have to worry about. And those higher level Bokoblins I don't need to deal with right now. I can blow them into the water, that's fine. The red and the blue ones are fine. the other side of this bridge. I might have to call it here. My head is actually starting to bother me a lot. There's a whole moblin here. Okay. He's going in first. Oh, excellent. Oh, that is good to know. First memory. That way I can go to Impa quicker. Last time that's exactly what I did. I went by in order of the pictures. So I went all the way down to Central Hyrule first, and then I came all the way back, not knowing that this one was just right there. But I'm assuming you're not supposed to, because the higher level moblin is in here, and there's higher level Bokoblins in here. I also wonder story-wise if it makes any difference, because there's already characters here, and I think this cutscene already is like one of the second to the last cutscenes of what's gonna happen. Or
well, don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
I'm sorry, no.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was up there on Mount Lanayru. Anything could finally spark the power to seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that thing.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
If I may, I thought you... well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it. But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
This is it, then.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champions, to your divine beasts, show that swirling swine who's boss. Link will need to meet Ganon head-on when we attack. This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle. You can count on us for support, but it's up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield, but there must be something I can do to help.
yeah, if I were to do this in order, I think that was supposed to be one of the last ones to do. It's quite the memory surge to get back. So, like, this is a perfect example. I had no idea that there was a Lionel here. So when I played through this game, I fought one Lionel near the center of Hyrule. Like I was saying, I went there for my first memory. And I saw a Lionel inside of the Coliseum. I fought that Lionel. Saw that it was a little bit difficult, and then I decided, okay, I'm not going to fight that guy anymore. At least I know where he is, and I wonder if I can fight him off. You know what? Let's try fighting him off. Let's go ahead and save. Do I have any more weapons? Do I have any more characters that can give me weapons? No. I do not. Arrows, maybe? Can't eat my way out of this one. Let's see if I can fight him. I don't have any weapons for this one. Yeah, so I fought my first Lionel in the Coliseum. And this Lionel... what is he shooting? Oh, he is already shooting at Wolf. Every Lionel afterwards was a silver Lionel. What's with all the... Right, oh, there's gotta be a blood moon too. No, there's not even worth this. What are the odds of that? Right when I fight this guy, there's a blood moon.
Link. Link. Be on your guard. Ganon's power grows. It rises to its peak under the hour of the blood moon. By its glow, the aimless spirits of monsters slain in the name of the light return to flesh. Link, please be careful.
Joey's back after that. Not that we took out that much health to begin with. Oh no. Well. I guess that's it then. We'll start from that save file where I was at. Yeah, if there was no blood moon. Probably even without a blood, or with the blood moon. Without it, it would have definitely been a little harder for me to do with the lack of all these things that I have. Here it comes anyways, so. I should probably put this. What do you want me to do?
Link! Be on your guard. Ganon's power grows.
Alright, so we're probably gonna call it at that. I'm gonna find a spot that I can save. Well, that means he also comes back. Which is fantastic. It's not done. Higher level Bokoblins will avoid bombs. Go ahead and call it a day. We're going to save right in Kakariko Village and start from there. I think what's going to happen is we're going from Kakariko Village, we're going to go up on the map. So we'll hit our first Divine Beast. I'm considering doing this tomorrow. I will post a comment on the community thread and see what is the best day for everybody that wants me to do the stream. I technically don't want to do this on the weekends as much, just because I wanted to try to see if I can get as many on the weekdays as possible. So it'll probably be late afternoon that I'm going to do these, because I'm still going to see about doing polls, and I'm also going to see about playing as much of this as possible, because once again, Tears of the Kingdom comes out in about a month, so I don't think I'll be picking it up day of. Probably the Amiibo day of. I've got to find my receipt. Actually, yesterday I, within all the fiasco of fixing the car and replacing the car battery as well, and we actually stopped by GameStop and I pre-ordered the Tears of the Kingdom Amiibo. So I have my pre-order ready. I will be picking that one up, and then I will be picking up another Tears of the Kingdom Amiibo that I have pre-ordered for a giveaway. So I'm gonna stop right here at this lovely place so I can make a meal and save and not pick up a hot lid. So we'll go ahead right here. So I have quite a few meal slots that I can use here. So 5, 10, okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and save, and we'll call this a day on here. So still day 2, still doing intro stuff, but tomorrow there should be able to do some of the beast stuff, so I'll probably hit our first Divine Beast. We're going to go right up over here. I think the Zora's Domain is in this area over here. So I'll probably take this path going up, and then it will tell us to go over here to Zora's Domain. We'll do our first beast here. Go through the Akala region. Maybe we'll do the Death Mountain. We'll do the second beast over here, and we'll kind of go around Hyrule this time. I do want to go down here, though, at the same time, because I know Eventide Island is over here, and I'm going to get that out of the way as fast as possible. I can take this path and go right here and kind of fly over there. But I do need stamina, so I'll probably get some, what are they called, some shrines on the way too. So, because I'll have to grab some shrines on the way over here. But, folks, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you missed out on the stream, obviously, I'm gonna say it right here. Well, what's it called? That it will be part of a video that I have. This is being recorded as well, so you'll get to see this as well. You'll get a chance to see it. So, but if you did, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you probably actually tomorrow night or tomorrow in the evening. I will continue with this as well. So, take care, folks, and we'll see you next time.